everyone, and welcome back to the Welsh Season 8 Grand Finals. It's quite a week today. Today I'm joined by Blazy Bard. How are you doing, mate? It has been a long old road to get here with quite a few weeks of CS, but yeah, we finally got to the point where we can crown a winner for this year's season. Yeah, let's have a quick look at how we got here, I guess.
Both of these two teams have been absolutely dominant on their sides of the bracket, and finally they get to meet up here at the very end with, at the very least, guaranteed Overpass and Inferno, with Nuke being our go-to tiebreaker map. Thank you,
There you go.
Words are hard.
Approaching B, very aggressive it looked like at the start, but I think it looks like more of an A fake, and that's a big kill to pick up.
Second pickup, there's Zeb, falls down, straight onto site, but Ollie from the nest picks up one. Takes down Spirit Fox, just right back here to deal with the onslaught, but pretty confident in calling this round. Bomb goes down, hold a phone, Ryback finds two.
Trying to pick up a clutch for his team, picks up one,
way.
and one more to find, just one bullet away. Walks forward, 4 bullets left, just needs to hit one of them, and they dance around the pillar. It's such an awkward fight, but able to...
It's going to be a difficult round for them to play into, but as the utility flies over, here comes the Horde. Can the S.E.A. Dragons defend from it? Spirit Fox finds two, Zeb combines with another one. 3 on the board for the Ponies. A bleak situation for Pink. Damage to the S.E.A. Dragons economy. Hold on, hold that thought as Pink, through the flash, through the fire and the flames, finds Zeb on the pixel angle. Ryback fires back one as well. Zix falls down and Rizzy finds an angle, but Ryback with 2 more. Dragons lose 3. Pit Ponies still 2 on the board, 2 for 2 now. Jesse finds another one, breaking on to the B site, leaving only Ryback. Now the rotation's coming through, but I don't think anyone from the S.E.A. Dragons really holding for it. Chow's gonna come from behind in just a moment here. But now they're charging onto site. Spirit Fox finds 2, finds 3. Only one left, and Rizzy all alone on the site. Ollie going to be, there is more utility up on A site now that the lurker is gone. With rotation, no one spotted. The rest of the team, Ryback is sitting pretty on top of the 4x4.
Yeah, 6-6 at the end of the half. You might be a little bit remiss if you're the Pit Ponies, but it's pretty even as we move into the second half.
Sitting connector, Chow is very much not looking in the right direction.
Site control here for the Pit Ponies. They need to push forward to get a little bit more, but Joey is not helping things out, and Zyrex with the dualies. This is so smart. Oh no!
Oh no. There goes one. Here's the shot from the Rain Pink, but it's not gonna matter, Pink! Off guard, but it's gonna be Zeb, the first person to find a pickup here, but scratch that, Jesse finds the visual and picks up the kill, make that 2. Rizzy finds one of his own, and with Zix combining off the face of the map, Pink.
To close their map pick up. Oh, there's a good spot from Pink. Not able to convert, but Zyrex has this one locked in. That is an easy cleanup for the 13-7 fin.
We take a quick break before we get into game number 2. Inferno coming up. Back to B. This could be disastrous for the Pit Ponies if they don't play this well. Rizzy breaks the offense to begin with, but Ryback and Zeb combine to take off 2 of the defenders. Not the entrenched ones, though. There's still new boxes. Joey standing strong, finds 1, but Ollie finds the return.
About, they have no idea of Banana's fear, and so they should be taken out by Ryback, I should say. Pink,
no.
Missing all their shots, so Ryback's able to turn back onto them.
They have to play a 2v3 retake situation. The S.E.A. Dragons come barreling onto site. 1 falls down. Zeb finds credit for that one, and Spirit Fox on the cross. Something along there's a joke there somewhere. Pink is the first one to find a kill in this round, though. Zeb takes the spill. The one man with an AK quite able to find anything this time around. Zoe with a beautifully placed HE grenade reveals 2. Or do they reveal themselves? Joey falls down. It's a 1v1 trade, but now Jesse in apartments with the swag. 7 finds 1, but Ryback. Pink. Surely they find Spirit Fox on the right-hand side there. The spray down isn't no match for the Spirit Fox.
How do they get away with that? Zyrex, though, trying to come in, and Ryback in a 1 versus 2 clutch. Eagle in hand, and a dream that he managed to connect.
Play off of.
Yeah, a lot of options, and they're going to go for the long play, but they're running into their demise. Pink with the ace in the last round is going to tally up.
Onto Jesse, the head armor's going to save them for now, but Spirit Fox finds a second and pretty solid.
We'll have to see how the Sea Dragons approach the second half.
The noise comes through and no one's expecting it. Ryback with the first kill. Zeb on the cross.
No.
And it's a massacre. The S.E.A. Dragons are caught between two players, and while Pink struggling to find two. Zeb might be third on the chopping block, but with 10 HP left. So far, so good, but another B call. Another meat grinder. What did they do to deserve this?
Hasn't been planted just quite yet, and with the util to buy some space, that should be an inciting prospect. But look at this push. They're pushing ahead of the plant. I don't know what got into them, but Jesse and Rizzy combine, and it's going to be an utter domination. Jesse...
2, 3, the rent is due and the landlord is here to collect.
What does the fox say? The fox says decimation to the Sea Dragons. Chow alive on the site, setting up with the AWP. Called away, the Zeb able to cover, and this is good rotations, a good resurgence from the Pit Ponies to bring it back and meet us back here for the third map of this grand finals.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. We're talking about... Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind. Jesse's gotta be honest with you. He really does not like when people have faces that are intact. And he's gonna go all out in making sure 4 out of 5 go completely. Jesse takes one off the board. Zix for the second. Zeb able to find one, and now the T's are firmly on this site. Zeb picks up Rizzy as well. Claims one on Spirit Box, but rushes in too fast. Zeb and Ollie now combined, and with 2 AKs on the board, they're going to have a real shot at this.
It's just going to have to be the bullets. They're going to retreat back, and that's a wise decision as the rotations come through on ramp. Nice entry from Ryback, and Chow with a second, making things harder. It's just the ramp side defense to come through on this retake, and Pink not connecting with the AWP should call this round quits.
The friends want to be doing. Yep, well, Chow's going to find out that lesson the hard way. Just as even. Pink is in an odd position, and finally Ryback able to clean that one up. No Jesse to be found. As Ziggs is able to find the pick up onto Ryback, the rest of his team are able to make it onto B site and put down the bomb.
Sea Dragons have their jimmies rustled. Rizzy returning firing towards the...
No,
no.
Wait, look behind you! Thank God! Chow! Blink and you'll miss it nearly! Surely, Chow doesn't know where the AWPer is. Yeah, Rizzy's gonna pick around that corner and punish that play. Chow falls down, and now... Sure, nothing happened. Ryback and Zap are going to be in an odd spot here. Jesse has the hands, and Ollie, the last man left standing, runs right into the headlights.
His push outside, and the wrap towards A. A lot of pressure. Spirit Fox with some impact, but instantly traded back, and Rizzy's got a couple of kills in hand. A few more to find as Chow returns fire, and suddenly things get a little bit dicey. 2 versus 2. There's a kit in play, so there's definitely a retake on.
Seen both of these players pull out crazier things with Zix. Takes one. It's going to be Zeb in the 1v1 situation. Rizzy only 50 HP, but finds him on the off angle. All Rizzy has to do is delay the time, but Zeb is able to find the kill. Does he have the time to defuse? I think that he does! And the first round of the second half goes in favor of the defending team, Pit Ponies. Whether or not they can execute on it is going to be the question. Rizzy has snuck completely past Chow. With the rest of his team, it's going to be a relatively easy sweep up here of the A site. 3 defenders fall down, the bomb goes down.
For skill, and the Pit Ponies have shown they can contend on that level, but now you're seeing the next level of the Sea Dragons when...
As I've mentioned before, and as I will continue to staunchly fight for, certainly not out of this game so far. However, this round will definitely tell us whether or not they'll be able to make it into the future, but 3 taken off the board. Hold on, wait! One of those is his own team! Pink gets shot in the back of his head, and it's still a 2v3!
Sea Dragons nerfing themselves to give the Pit Ponies a lifeline. So early, and so these final 2 players towards ramp have a lot to do, but they've got the first, and they're aware of where some of the others reside. Ollie gonna tap that bomb, gonna put the pressure back, but Zyrex, able to eliminate Chow, has been so instrumental. Ollie, so much to do, but such a quick flick from Joey. Actions of the Pit Ponies now. The Sea Dragons finally choose their plan of attack, and you know they're rewarded for their patience. Moving forward, Spirit Fox trying to do all they can with a scalp, but the shots are not connecting. They're not gonna convert, and the Sea Dragons creep ever forward to this match win. Left to find it for the Pit Ponies, but they managed to find 2, 3 in fact, They're making an even keel, but there's 2 more to find, and they're not going to be able to find it. Zyrex and Pink close things out. The Sea Dragons retain their victory. Yeah, absolutely. What a grand finals to treat us for Season 8. It's been one of the best finals that I've ever witnessed for these matchups so far. So, gotta say, I'm so impressed with how well has progressed so far. So, can't wait to see what happens again next season.